Hi, I'm Bambi. Welcome. Today we are making Fudgy vegan chocolate muffins. They are also gluten-free and refined sugar-free. Perfect if you are looking for a healthier sweet treat like I do, being on my health journey. This recipe makes just 4 muffins, but you can easily double or triple if you want more. Let's get into it. Here's what you will need to make your dry mix and your wet mix. As you can see, these are very basic ingredients and as optional ingredients, but recommended. They make a huge difference. First, preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius, then prep your dates. So I'm using Medjool dates. They look like this. They're actually very big. And for this recipe, I'm going to use 3 of them because I actually cut out refined sugar a long time ago and my taste buds actually adjusted. So I don't need that many dates anymore, but you can easily go for 1 Medjool dates per muffin, so 4. It's actually very nice to see how your body naturally regulates. So take your dates and pit them. Then you just need to soak them in boiling water to make the mixing easier in a few minutes. And while they're soaking in the water, you can prepare the rest, our dry mix. So in a bowl, you can whisk together the oat flour. To make oat flour, you just need to take your whole oats and just mix them. Add the cocoa powder, baking soda, salt, and vanilla powder.
And this is what we get. So I'm just gonna mix this, take my time, okay, there's no rush.
That's your dry mix. Set it aside. Then prepare your chocolate chips. It's actually not so straightforward to find vegan, refined sugar-free chocolate chips in Germany. So basically, I'm buying this chocolate bar that is vegan and sweetened with dates. I just cut it in chunks to make my chips. If you're in Germany and wonder where I bought it, you can find it at wholesome. Then create your wet mix. So in a blender, you can add your nut milk. I'm making my own hemp milk, so it's basically hemp seeds with water.
I just take 1 tablespoon of hemp seed if you want to do it like me. Then I'm adding my 90 milliliters of water. And I'm gonna mix this up. Yeah, so this is a milk.
Then add softened dates.
Be careful, it might be a bit hot.
Applesauce.
I could eat this all day long. When it's very fresh, you know, out of the fridge, it's so nice. I love it.
Nut butter.
Peanut butter. Do you remember?
What's the word?
Peanut butter. Oh my god. Oh, let's go in.
Apple cider vinegar.
Half.
Then blend until smooth.
I know what you see. I see it too. I know. This is frustrating. So I have a spatula and I just clean the surfaces like this. Scrap it down. Let's mix good. It's very well mixed. This is what I have. This is how liquid it is. Now we're going to add our dry ingredient. And mix. This is well incorporated. It's nice. Looks like a very thick cake batter. So at this stage, what you can do is to try a little bit. I don't know for you, but when I was a kid, I was told that I was not allowed to eat the batter from any cake we made. Otherwise, I would get worms in my body. Till this date, I don't know if this is true, but I'm always scared when I when I eat stuff like this. I will Google for it. Is that true? Let me ask ChatGPT. Anyways, let's taste this first and see if we're happy with the sweetness. For me, I'm happy with it. It's not super sweet, but don't forget that we have the chocolate chips. Oops, we have the chocolate chips, right? And as long as it's not like tasteless or anything, it's fine. It doesn't need to be super sweet. Again, you can go for 4 Medjool dates. So basically 1 Medjool date per muffin, I think is more than enough. Medjool dates are so sweet. I'm asking, let me ask ChatGPT. Does eating raw butter, not butter, does ChatGPT doesn't understand my accent? ChatGPT, when I was a kid, when I was making cakes, for example, with adults, they were telling us that we were not allowed to eat too much of the leftover batter. They said that if we do it, we will have worms in our belly. Is that true? Oh my God! Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. When adults told you that eating too much raw cake batter will give you worms, that was more of a scare tactic than a medical truth. It's common thing adults say to keep kids from licking the bowl too much. What?
I'm such a drama queen. To make it short, no, eating raw cake batter does not directly give you worms, but it can make you sick from bacteria like E. coli and salmonella in the raw flour or raw eggs. In our case, we don't use either, as the recipe is vegan, right? And we use oats, and they are actually heat treated, so you can taste your batter. Enjoy.
But the idea, I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh my God, do I have worms? I was so scared. So it was efficient because as a kid, we don't know what E. coli is or whatever. It was very efficient. Until this day, I was scared to get worms.
What's one thing you were told as a kid that wasn't even true and found out recently? My God. Drop it in the comments. I would love to hear. Okay, now it's time to finish the recipe. Maybe it would be a good idea. So I'm just going to remove the blade from the blender and just stir in the chocolate chunks right there.
Here we go. And I'm going to manually mix with the spoon. Here we go. You get your muffin tray ready. You use a muffin tin to make sure that it doesn't stick. And you're going to pour, with the help of a spoon, the butter. Okay, 1 tablespoon for that one. And damn it, tablespoon for this one. I'm being messy here, but please take your time. Don't do like me. And 1 tablespoon for that one. Almost 1 tablespoon. So you really get 4 muffins. All right, guys. And let's get some worms. Delicious. Do you like Ferrero Rocher? So put some hazelnut on top. I love that. That makes a huge difference.
Now it's ready to be baked at 180 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. In case it's easier for you to follow recipes in a written format, I will put in the description the link to my Substack article.
All right, it's been 30 minutes and it smells chocolatey. Let's go. Wow. Oh my God! Wow!
Once they are baked, let them cool a bit and then enjoy. They are rich, fudgy, and completely vegan, gluten-free, and refined sugar-free. I hope you like this video. I started this channel to see if changing the way I eat and live could really help me feel my best and maybe
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
even grow the long, healthy hair I always wanted. So if you're on your health journey too, maybe we can support each other. If you try these muffins, let me know in the comments how you like them or if you have any feedback. And if you enjoyed the video, I would love if you give me a like. Merci! Bon appétit!